Hey everyone, what's going on? Phoenix here, bringing you another Asheron's Call gameplay video. Today I'm going to be doing the Halt Dericost Ritual Quest. So this is another quest that takes place, or at least starts out in Frozen Valley. Now in order to do this quest, you have to first flag by doing the Dericost Ritual Investigation, which also starts out in Frozen Valley. I'm not going to be doing a walkthrough of that quest because it's a little bit tedious. All you have to do is go around Dareth to 20 different locations and find these minosomes that are just in certain locations related to the undead. So Sir Alerth will do that for you, but for the Halt Dericost Ritual Quest, you're going to talk to Lady Daenerys. And then we're going to go to a Menhir ring. We're gonna go to Town Network. One nice thing about the flagging that I'll mention is that the flagging is permanent. So once you do the Dericost Ritual Investigation the first time, you do not have to do it again, which is great. I'm a huge fan of flagging that stays and is permanent in this game. Alright, so from Town Network, we're gonna go to Al-Arcus. And then we're going to go to the settlement portals, which are to the south. We are looking for the Janaya Wind Cottages. Got my coffee. It's a little early for recording for me, but gotta get it in when you have time, you know. All right, so here's Janaya Wind Cottages portal, and then the Menhir ring is located at 21.7 south, 9.4 east, so northwest. This quest is actually really cool, so there's kind of like a cutscene. As good as Asheron's Call can make a cutscene, because there's no actual cutscenes. I'm going too far north. Oh, there it is. You can see the pillar in the sky from the Menhir ring. Pretty cool. Random in the desert. So there's two Menhirs, a west one and an east one. So you have to use the west one first. It's kind of like another mini flagging thing. Use the west one first and then do a small repeat kind of Dericost Ritual Investigation, and then you can use the east one, which is where you do the actual quest. So, let's go ahead, we'll use the west one, and then we'll get started. So the drop once you hit the west pillar is safe. And then you're in this kind of cave dungeon, and we're gonna run through, and there's, like I said, there's 4 minosomes that we need to hit in this dungeon. So it's a little bit of a maze. So you want to not run around and down, you want to run up to the right, down, and then basically there's 2 branches. So you want to run to the end of each branch. There's a enchanted minosome, you'll use it, and it says use the enchanted minosome. You use the enchantments placed upon you to attune your aura to the enchanted minosome. So now you just run south from there, hit the other one. So there's 4 total that you have to make sure you hit all of them. Then we'll just run across to the west side. It's the same thing on the west side. We'll use the southern one first here, and then we're going to run back north, and we'll use the other one. Alright, so that's the flagging, I'll say, portion of this quest. Once you've hit all 4, we're going to head back up top. We're going to use the surface portal, which I'm pretty sure is right by the drop. So we're just going to head all the way back out to the south. And now we're flagged to use the eastern of those 2 menhirs, which are right here. So that was the western one, so now we'll use the eastern one. Yeah, as you touch the menhir stone, the enchantments from the ritual markers allow you to bypass the ward and activate the planar magics held within. Nice, so the drop is safe here too. We're gonna run through most of this dungeon directly to the end. So I'm pretty sure that this dungeon is linear. I'm with my my small group. Now there are a couple of tomes related to the Stradlar Royal Cloak quest, and one of them is located in this dungeon. I don't think that quest works right now in the emulator, but for future reference, when it does get added, that'll be in this video. It's worth 500 luminance, but there is one of the books that's worth 8,000 luminance, so when that quest is added, it may actually be worth doing. So yeah, this is linear through this portion at the very least. A lot of undead skeletons. Not too tough of a run through, I don't think. There's this pit you'll get to. You're going to hop down into the pit. And then we'll head north. Large tome. Okay, so yeah, if you just head north at this spot, you can grab a large tome for the Stradlar Royal Cloak quest when that gets added. Then we're going to keep heading east. Yeah, a large and well-cared-for tome filled with elegant Dericostian script. You'll run to the end, go up. Armored Guardian. This guy's actually tougher than I thought. Alright, so you get to this pit, and we're gonna jump down into the pit. This quest now starts, I believe, when you use the bloody breastplate. Pretty cool. There's some Royal Knight corpses. If you loot a broken shield, there's some lore interactions. Alright, so you use the bloody breastplate. It says the apparitions that haunt this artifact begin to stir. And then we're going to get a little bit of a cutscene. Hoshino Kai says, "Arg." So this is basically Emperor Grain has, I don't know, manipulated Borlin Strathalar. Who's wearing awesome armor. He says, "Thank you for bringing your darling wife here. I've been waiting for her to come back to me." So he like does something with Hoshino Kai. So here's Borlane, apparition of Hoshino Kai. So Borlane is magically bound, and Grain kills Hoshino Kai. There's something with time travel in this, but yeah, I definitely recommend coming and doing this quest. And I'm not going to read it all. It's quite a bit of text, actually. The air shimmers and hums with the power as time itself shifts. Okay, so once the cutscene is over, a whole bunch of frozen white type undead will spawn. We like to fight from on top of the pillars because it's safe. Now, at this point in the fight, you don't need to be on top of the pillars. This can be done. This can be done from the ground because it's just, Pyre Champions and Frozen Whites, which actually that's kind of a unique mix. So it's graveyard creatures and it's Frozen Valley creatures. That's kind of cool. So this is basically another wave type battle. There's, I believe, 4 or 5 waves. Sometimes I forget I'm not level 275 with all max, with all Lamogs. Alright, so yeah, just as soon as one wave hits, the next one drops. You're obviously not immune up here. A lot of these guys throw a ton of spells, so those are still going to hit you. But it's much safer than being down there. So I would definitely recommend having Undead Slayer for this quest and Skeleton Slayer if you can. They're very useful. There's no Bloodstone Slayer, unfortunately, so... Alright, we're on the third wave. Yeah, so apparently if you die, you can portal recall back to this East Menhir statue and run back through, that's actually really nice. Not that we're gonna die. I like how we're all just like standing out on top of thin air. Sorry, the views in here are a little, little off, but. Alright, so once you get through those 3 waves, you're going to get these waves of Filonuvetka Hieromancers, and there's one in a black robe, Lord Winstead. You only need to kill Lord Winstead. Once you kill them, all of the other ones will die. You definitely need Undead Slayer for this one. This is where you really want to be on top of the pillar. This is the hardest part of this fight by far. I don't even know if I got... Whoa. Level 10 Moors? That's crazy. I'm getting resisted a whole bunch, but I don't have all of my luminance auras at this point. I only have like 3 out of 10 aura of the world, so... Alright, I'm hitting for like 2,500. That's not bad. He's got 200,000 health, though, so 2,500 hits is not going to do it. This is definitely soloable, but not as a Void Mage. It'll just take forever. If you are an archer, you could definitely solo it. Yeah, so once Lord Winstead dies, that's the end of the fight. You can pop down, loot him, and grab a sealed tome. There's like 30 on his corpse, so you can do it with a really large group. Once you have it, you are going to want to pop into the hidden treasury. Just make sure, yeah, that's the same thing. And there are legendary keys, I think, yeah, 4 use legendary keys on the pillars right here. And legendary chests throughout the room. Once you've got your key and you've looted all of the legendary chests you want, you're going to want to head back to Frozen Valley to get the rest of your rewards. All right, we are back in Frozen Valley. And we're going to go over to Lady Daenerys. We can hand her the broken shield and you'll get kind of a lore interaction. She just tells you how it was a very sad day for the kingdom. and how Hoshino is actually dead and not just, you know, usually we go back to the Life Stone when we die, but that didn't work for Hoshino for whatever reason. All right, she'll also take the Sealed Tome. She says, is this the Book of Abil? No, it can't be. Could it? You're going to get Empowered Robe of Perfect Light, Legendary Key. This is a bug. You shouldn't get another Legendary Key here. 18 trade notes and 40,000 luminance. So pretty good rewards. Let's see what the Powered Perfect Light looks like. Oh, it's not. It actually covers your whole body, but because I'm wearing just the way the layering works with the tailoring, it won't cover correctly. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. This is definitely a fun quest, and I really like how they tried to kind of make like a cutscene in Asheron's Call. Like, I don't know. Something that they did it okay. It actually ends up kind of being annoying when you repeat the quest because you have to, you know, wait that minute or two to watch that go down. But yeah, definitely a fun quest. Definitely recommend running it, and 40,000 luminance is really a good reward. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.